already put protocols in place, but the Wally District Hospital will be under the Ministry of Health. We have got the Floyd Gallup Center where the homeless men are. We also have the Lancaster House for those persons who are displaced as a temporary measure. And we also have the Vauxhall Senior Citizens Home where people live, and they're mostly elderly people. And therefore we would need to put some special protocols in place, but more particularly the emphasis that I referred to this morning was more so to do with those home helpers who go into individual homes, and there are quite a couple hundred persons who receive the benefits on a daily basis. And so we want to make sure that those protocols are in place, because those seniors and so on are disabled will be in their homes and hardly anybody visiting, but it would be left then for the home helper to go to plait the hair, tidy up the house, prepare a little meal and so on, and we would not want for any contamination or cross-contamination to happen. So we put some protocols in place to make sure that each of those households is given some kind of hand sanitizer and whatever other items will be required to ensure that the cleanliness continues. Also, we have some most vulnerable persons who live in very trying conditions. Some have absolutely no running water at all and rely on the standpipe or a neighbor providing them. They too are the ones, our social workers from the Strengthening Human project that we do. A lot of them are there. We have been able to identify just over 1,900 vulnerable households. And then we've also got a listing of another 500 most vulnerable individuals. And this is in case there's any travesty, any hurricane and bad weather where persons can't get out. We've got their contacts and so. So we are looking at those kinds of individuals, 80 years, 90 years, living alone, having disabilities, or others in the household who have 3 or 4 older people in their houses. So we are working around the clock to make sure that we follow the protocols and that we move around to be able to ensure that we get whatever the necessary information as well as services that will help to mitigate any transfer of any of the challenges that may show the ugly heads here. So far we've not been made aware of any, and we will not want for it to happen, so we are going to continue to follow those protocols and make sure